What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Shout out to the Kofi gang for being in here, being involved and being active. Today we're back and Peter Hollens is back with the Harry Potter vibes, man. One of the best trilogies out there in the world, outside of Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter are like the best trilogies ever created. Fight me. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to check out the ultimate Harry Potter fan theory medley. This is going to be fun, so that's probably going to be some made up stuff added into the whole story that we all know in a cappella. So everything that we love in this channel, obviously. So let's check this out. Shout out to Peter Hollens and shout out to all the creators that help him make his content amazing. Anyway guys, shout out to you guys as well, and also shout out to the Patreon gang. You guys are always bringing up the best stuff out there. Shout out to Donita, thank you very much for your recommendation, and I really appreciate you for the love and support you grant to the Kofi gang. Anyway guys, without much ado, let's check this out. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on all social media platforms. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, I'm also on Twitch if you'd like to follow me on there. Anyway guys, let's go.
Since Harry Potter was written back in the late 90s,
okay,
some people who have way too much time found things that JK left out.
That's brilliant. So he has other creators, or one extra creator, her, and her. I think there are other singers in this.
Like how we knew that Fred would die as soon as I lost my ear.
What?
And the Dark Lord's pure blood crusade was how Mary Poppins was slain.
That's right, you heard what we said.
What? When? I'm loving that. It gives that orchestral feel.
And
very classical.
Lord's pure blood crusade was how Mary Poppins was slain.
That's right, you heard what we said. Voldemort is the reason Mary Poppins is dead. That minister of magic turned Megalopair should have chosen her passions with a little more care. She loved muggle wizards and helped them stay hidden. Now a spoonful of sugar is strictly forbidden.
For the past 6 stories, people wondered
What?
if Harry would ever fall in love and who he...
Oh, that is weeping. What was her name? What was her name? Crying Myrtle, something like that. Crying Myrtle was. Oh man, I forgot their names.
would marry. Then out of nowhere, Ginny took his arm, and it was like they were hit with the confundus charm.
But what if it wasn't just love at first sight?
And Ginny slipped Harry a love potion one night.
I think that this theory is a little bit silly. Why don't you ask Harry what he thinks of me, really?
So Ginny drugged Harry into falling in love with her. Okay, that's an interesting theory.
This theory is a little bit silly. Why don't you ask Harry what he thinks of me, really?
Double, double, toilet trouble, fire burning, cauldron bubble. Double, double, toilet trouble. Something wicked this way comes. Double, 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 double. Come seek
That was
us
good.
where our voices sound. We
Right.
cannot sing above the ground.
Okay, Voldemort singing. Wait, what is that?
We cannot sing above the
Voldemort loves fat ladies singing. Oh, fat lady on the wall. Fat lady on the wall in front of Gryffindor house.
ground. And now alone you'll have to look to recover what we took.
Some say that my Ronald was the real hero in all of this because he came back from the future. That's more than preposterous.
Dumbledore is time traveling Ron Weasley.
I guess it seemed weird that Dumbledore was always there.
When we needed him most, he'd come out of nowhere.
Maybe the reason he was so confusing was because he knew exactly what he was doing.
I'm wrong, and I become
What?
Dumbledore too.
Don't be silly, my younger self. Now go give that sock to that cute little house elf.
Oh, yo, Peter Hollens is nasty, bro. The acapella beauty that's going on in the background. It's difficult to focus on the theory, listen to what you're saying, and then focus on the music as well. This is a difficult thing to do. And then look at the video and just enjoy the video. But one thing I'm gonna say is the costumes are really well done. Classic. Shout out to them, man. A lot of effort goes on into these videos, man. So you know, I really appreciate it. Not only does he have to record the songs, record the videos, split them in the multi-tracks and edit the videos, they have to, you know, cosplay as well and come up with a story. Yo, listen, I'm not sure if they came up with a story or they had the fan base write up theories for them, right? Or they looked into fan theories that were already made up and then they came up with a song.
Dumbledore too!
Don't be silly, my younger self. Now go give that sock to that cute little house elf.
Next is a theory that is sure to engulf you. But how great
Oh, I hate exams. I hate exams till this day because of this lady.
Elf?
Next is a theory that is sure to engulf you, but how Greyback turned Malfoy werewolf too. The theory is based on Borgin and Burks, where Malfoy showed Borgin his Death Eater perks. But there's just one issue that made people think we never really see his dark wizard ink. So why does he mention Greyback would come visit while showing his arm, which we're pretty sure isn't a dark mark for sure, or even a little, because of his dad's bad standing with...
Hey, listen, I can't ignore the music in the background, bro. I can't. The bum, 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 the bell tones and then the... Oh, yo, this is brilliant.
Isn't a dark mark for sure, or even a little, because of...
It creates some sort of overtone. If you listen to the harmonies, it creates some sort of overtone.
See his dark wizard ink. So why does he mention Greyback would come visit while showing his arm, which we're pretty sure isn't a dark mark for sure, or even a little, because of his dad's bad standing with Riddle? Malfoy was punished and Fenrir took a bite. Now Malfoy's half-blooded and howls at moonlight. Speaking of half-blood, the prince has a secret. Some think that Snape is a vampire, albeit when Snape hints that Lupin has some dog-like desires, Lupin bites back with an essay on vampires.
Oh my god, this theory is all over the place, bro. Snape is definitely a vampire, though. I would believe that.
Prince has a secret. Some think that Snape is a vampire, albeit when Snape hints that Lupin has some dog-like desires, Lupin bites back with an essay on vampires. My personal take, I am terrified of Snape. Let's keep it 100 about rumors you've spread. I always keep garlic in this thing on my head. Wouldn't you do the same if you were followed by that? Always swooping around like an overgrown bat?
Either must die at the hand of the other.
But everything changed when he killed Lily Potter.
For neither can live while the other survives.
But what does that mean? Can Harry not die?
Snape's word to Lily being always is clever. Was this our first hint Harry would live for forever?
Speaking of firsts, this one is the worst.
Creating a Horcrux was a peckish of curse.
So
Voldemort is a cannibal. Huh.
what is the last step the Dark Lord must take?
To lock part of my soul in sight of a snake.
Well, Bertie and Bots left out just one flavor.
To prevent copycats of my cannibal behavior.
One of the saddest theories there are. Hagrid can't produce a Patronus charm.
I just do my best to take care of me brother. It's hard to believe we were left by our mother.
Framed for the events of the Chamber of Secrets, his only joy left is his love for unique pets.
But most of them have been taken away. Maybe I'll see them again someday.
Maybe Hagrid does have just one happy thought, so he don't start crying. Let's just say he forgot.
Jay?
Wow, interesting. Because to perform the Patronus, right? Expecto Patronum, to perform that, you need to have a happy thought, right? And if all the happy thoughts has been forgotten by Hagrid, then he wouldn't be able, technically, even though Hagrid is not a wizard, Harry, that means that he can't. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. Sad, very sad. I love that music that went in accompaniment with the very beautiful classical sad music. I love how classical it is.
Does have just one happy thought, so he don't start crying. Let's just say he forgot.
JK has all the tricks we've come to adore, but what if she's trying to tell us something more? The last theory we have would bludgeon a Beta, but what if JK was really Rita Skeeter? If all of these stories have actually been happening, then Rita is rolling on the floor laughing.
Do you hear that bass, bro? Hey, listen, and shout out to them with that voice mimicking, man. They really killed it.
In a Beta, but what if JK was really Rita Skeeter? If all of these stories have actually been happening, then Rita is rolling on the floor laughing.
Oh.
Hey Hollens family, thank you so much for watching this video. It was such a
Right.
pleasure to make it for you. Voldemort and I will be doing a dual end talk, so I hope you enjoy that. Thank you so much for watching this video. It means the absolute world to me. If you want to be a part of making videos like this, maybe check out Patreon because it's amazing.
That is
I
pretty
love you.
cool.
Couldn't do this without you. Bye.
I think it's awesome, man. Peter Hollens is amazing, bruh. Seriously, the guy, his creativity knows no bounds. So shout out to them, man. Shout out to him, and shout out to who else was with him? What was her name? No, Miss Anna. I get Breezy Voices. That's her channel name. Breezy Voices. That's who she did. That's who he did it with. Okay, interesting. So it was Peter Hollens featuring Breezy Voices. I think this was an amazing creation. As a lover of Harry Potter, this is definitely a go. I love the theories though. Some of the theories were pretty cool. Ginny, dragging Harry to fall in love with him. Snape being a vampire. Voldemort being a cannibal. Which, for some reason, it doesn't really surprise me. Like, yeah, Voldemort could pass as a cannibal. I wouldn't doubt it. And Snape as a vampire, yep. He wears black, he's pale, he hangs around at night. Yeah, he's never around during the day. Yeah. I think I buy into that. But yeah, I think this is pretty cool. Guys, let me know what you think. It was difficult, definitely, to focus on the theory, the video, and the music, but I tried my best. Let me know what you think in the comment section as well, and shout out to you guys. Really appreciate you guys. Shout out to Donator. Thank you very much for your request, and I'll see you guys on the next reaction video. Stay tuned, and we're out. Peace.